Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Today I want to do a video in English this time, talking about 5 interesting facts of the Carcano rifles you probably don't know. I'm just gonna focus on the M91 Carcano family, so the M67 and the Carcano Type 1 are not included in this list. For the first fact, I want to talk about the first time this rifle was used in history. Even though it's made in 1891, it was firstly used by the Italian Regio Esercito in 1898 during the bread riot in Milan, where it was used to kill other Italians, basically. The second time was 2 years later during the Boxers riots in China. So the first victim of the Italian rifle were Italians and Chinese people. Second interesting fact is that during the Repubblica Sociale Italiana period from 1943 to 1945, German soldiers did a modification to the Carcano rifle, and they made it able to shoot 8 millimeter Mauser bullets. So it was the exact same as a Car 98K, but it was done to arm faster the German troops in Italy. And another modification very interesting is the Carcano called scomponibile, that is divided in 2 parts that could be reassembled together. This modification was also done on Car 98K rifles, but it remained a prototype of the Carcano scomponibile. I just saw a single picture from a private collector. The third fact is about 3 variants of the rifle. The first variant is called Guardia del Re, and it was used for the King's Guard. The rifle picked for the modification was the original Carcano 91 TS. The second modification is called Carcano Amedeo di Savoia-Aosta. The Duke Amedeo was an important Italian general, and his troops had this special version of the Carcano. It was a Carcano 9138 Cavalleria with a lot of decorations. The third variant was called Moschettieri del Duce, and this was for Mussolini's guard. It was again a Carcano 9138 Cavalleria, painted full black. The third fact is again a different rifle version, but this one is done for kids, and it was called Carcano Balilla or Balillino. It was a Carcano 9138 Cavalleria again, or sometimes, but very rarely, the Carcano 9138 TS, and it was much shorter than the original version, and it was done to shoot safe rounds, so kids could play with it, learn how the rifle works, and have fun together. You know, right now, if your kids play with something, you're like, oh no, that's dangerous, but back in the day, they could shoot themselves together. The last fact, and this one is very interesting, but again, it remained a prototype, is the semi-auto conversion of the Carcano rifle, designed after World War I. I think it was inspired by the Springfield Peterson device. Apparently this semi-auto conversion worked, and it was made to be tested, but no one of those prototypes is still foundable. I think because the semi-auto used by the Regio Esercito later were designed to use the same bullets as the Carcano, so I think it was preferred to do a new rifle with the same bullets than modify the old rifle for a new rate of fire. So those are my 5 curiosity about the Carcano rifles. If you think you know more, let me know. I'm very interested in learning stuff. So most opinions on the World War II rifles, World War rifles are mistakes done by stereotypes, and so all those files I found have been written on books I read, so if you want the resources I can give you them, no problems, and I think that's all. Goodbye.